And Ishmael, the Lord not dealing with Ishmael.
See, you say inheritance. The reason why you got to come back to your moorish heritage so that you can claim the land that's yours that was taken from you.
Israel is ours. We going home.
What land are you talking about?
Because America about to get destroyed. This place about to get burned up. This 413, they about to annihilate this place.
Flip this land around. Flip this land around. I'm going to show you, and actually, so flip this land around. I'm going to show you here's this land, North America, and actually belongs to the North American Indians, man. It actually belongs to them. Yes, it does. Yes, it does. The Most High gave them this land.
They didn't come over here through the Barren Straits.
No, they didn't.
Who do you think the North American Indians are?
They're Israelites.
They're you. Y'all was you.
It
wasn't the Indians that they showing you today. That was you.
Actually, they are, man.
The real Native Americans are you. They were black.
They are.
Some of them were black. We'll agree with that, but they still were natives, though.
They were still natives. And look, shit, look at me. Look at me. What nationality you think I am? Don't say it. Don't say it. What nationality you think I am?
I'm not going to even try to. I can't go there.
I'm a Native American. I'm a so-called Native American Indian.
So am I.
Yeah, you the deal, man. Whatever, man. Okay, I'm a Native American.
You just said you're a Moor, now you're Native American.
No,
and you're an Israelite too.
I know.
You look confused.
I know about this going, brother. They believe that also not only Negroes, they believe that Negroes and Native Americans are the same people.
But they are the same people, but they're from different tribes. They're from different tribes. This is a part. All these men, all these families got this in common.
That's it.
That's it. So yeah, they're the same. They're more like cousins. They're brothers.
And the person right here, Israel, who was Jacob, is a so-called Negro, man. He had 12 sons. These people on down. And you look at the old pictures, you had Native Americans. They had full lips, wide nose, but they had straight hair.
No,
you had certain people. Look, no. You had certain people.
I got pictures. They look like him.
No, you had certain people.
I got some
you had certain more that dispute like, oh, he got straight hair and shit. If I took my shit down right now, my shit go down, man.
No.
You think, oh yeah, he got
me. Yeah, you can't. Look at the text in my head. This is my
what I'm saying is, I got pictures of Native Americans that look just like him.
The Reubenites, right? That's Reuben.
You got a lot of. Wait the brother over here.
He just went to the car.
Hey, brother, he coming.
Reuben.
He coming back with the size,
That's the Simeon deal, man.
Hey, that's a Native American right there. That's a Reuben. That's Reuben, man.
This is Simeon not right here.
That's Reuben right there.
This is a Simeon.
So you
Seminole Indian, man.
Come on, bring him
Now
over.
look, I'm a Native American Indian. Look, hey, come here, brother. Now, let me and him stand side by side to each other, man.
Right. Even when you look at the Seminole, Seminole Indians look just like niggas. They had their damn hats tilted to the side, suits on, all that. That's my point.
But they weren't Moors.
I'm not disagreeing.
They were Seminoles. And the Seminoles are Reuben.
Right. And
also part of this family. You got to learn the history when this family came over here and how they got here. When they came over to this land.
Right.
All right? And there's a historical account in the Bible and in history books that they try to wash away so that you don't know. Meanwhile, the rest of the family, these three tribes right here, was still in Europe and the so-called Middle East. When this part of the family, from Simeon on down, was over here. They were over here in the Americas, in North, South America, and Canada.
And what word came first? Was it Israel in the Hebrew language, or was it Moor?
It was Moor. It wasn't Moor. The name Moor is a European translation of another name.
From what language?
You got a precept, brother?
From the Tamarian language. Tamarian language.
Well, Tamarian ain't the ancient language.
Tamari is an ancient language.
I got a precept. Now you said that the world is the Moors' inheritance. Is that what you said? Mm-hmm. Okay. This is 2nd Ezra 6 and 59. If the world now be made for our sakes,
I would say the Israelites.
Why do we not possess the inheritance of the word? How long shall this endure?
How long? How long the Eagles gonna fulfill? Go ahead, brother.
Okay, so basically, the Most High is saying that the world was created for the Israelites, for Yasharallah, not for more.
Matter of fact, go back up to 54 and read it on down.
Okay.
That's where this whole thing started.
All right, this is 2nd Ezra 6 and 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all.
All of us.
I'm gonna start. Y'all gonna have me reading again. I'm gonna come up with.
You gotta read.
Well, you should be reading, brother.
Hey,
You're right.
give me Revelation 1 and 3. That's good. You gotta read.
No,
brother.
let him finish that. Let him finish that.
I know. I just want to give.
I got it on deck.
I just want to before you leave, for this brother leave.
I ain't finna leave.
And the people also.
No, hold on, hold that. I want to read that scripture right there.
Revelation 1 and 3. Blessed is he that readeth,
That's good, man. You read, blessed is he that readeth.
and they that hear the words of this prophecy.
This
Not the
prophecy.
Moorish book,
That's right.
the Israelites book, they real name.
Now,
Read
give me what
both
you
of
get.
them.
All right, so
You can read both of them.
you said
Read a lot of books.
he just made a good point. He said, blessed he will read the prophecy of this book. He said, get somebody get that in Ecclesiastes and
Yep,
make it a mini
exactly.
books.
I got
Get
you.
that, man. No, you can't read a lot of books. If it
only one.
decipher and
He's
line
right,
up with the
brother.
Bible, that's bull, man. You said you were studying Noble Drew Ali. What's so noble about Drew Ali? Break it down.
Guess what? I'm gonna tell you something about
We
Drew
finna
Ali.
deal. What's noble about
Hey,
it?
I'm gonna say something about Drew Ali. Since you don't want to believe that, okay, the so-called straight-headed Native Americans is not your people. Guess what? His mother was one.
That's why I want him to break it down, man.
I mean, even though
He told that it was. He said that Native Americans was his people. He know his fucking mother was straight-headed.
even though his mother was one, I'm talking about the ones that was here hundreds of years before Noble Drew Ali
I'm
was
gonna say
even thought
something
about.
since you don't care about like ones that have straight hair now. I got one here. Look.
I didn't say that.
Hold on. I'm gonna
I
say
didn't
this.
say I didn't care.
You kind of was
He was on
feeling
the Black
just that.
Power
Now
tip,
look,
man.
I got woody hair.
We're kind of on the whole black power tip.
Hey, I'm gonna say this.
Like they
I got-
had to be black.
Hey, I got woody hair. I got a picture where I have an afro. Now I don't got no blonde nose,
This
and
the
no
one I'm talking about.
full lips. Okay,
Let's deal. Now let's deal, man.
let's deal.
Who are those people? So you saying these people wasn't over here? You just said it, man. You saying these people wasn't over here?
No, I didn't say that.
And they
Y'all
spoke
keep-
our
wait a
language.
minute, y'all-
You did say
something
that,
to
man.
that effect.
No, I did.
You said the
said,
ones
oh,
on
the ones
the pictures they show you,
Thank you.
and the ones in the movies or whatever are not. And these are the ones we talking about.
Slock it
So
out.
what ones you talking about?
Right, they look like average niggas. Look.
Look at that, man. These Seminoles.
No, I'm not saying that your people that look like you wasn't here. I'm saying what I said was people that look like him, look like dude right here. When I pointed to him, this is who I was referring to. I didn't say that
right, so who are they?
other Indians wasn't here. Because you had different,
You just said this was our land. This brother told the truth when he said we were in Europe during those times. The Moors was in Europe during those times, and these people were over here. We wasn't over here in no goddamn America, man.
He's right, bro.
What historical proof is in that, man?
We was here, so what you saying, so how did we get here?
We got here
I'll
on
break
the
that down
motherfucker.
to you for letters.
You need 2nd Ezra chapter 13, verse 40.
We can say how they got here, and we're gonna tell you how
Yeah,
we
we're
got
gonna-
here.
we're gonna
Because that's
show you,
how
brother.
we
Oh,
got
We was
here.
here before that.
No, our brothers was here. The Northern Kingdom was here. Our brothers.
Well, same thing.
Brother,
Our brothers
can
is
y'all
the same.
Can y'all
No, that ain't what you
I
saying.
say we was here and you say our brothers, it's the same.
No, you being deceitful, brother. Because that's not
Hey,
what
we're
you
gonna show you,
talking
brother.
I'm not trying to be
What you want me to
deceitful.
get, brother?
I'm not
2nd
being
Ezra chapter
deceitful.
13, verse 40. Hey, we're gonna show you. We're gonna show you according to the Bible how
You ain't getting around
the
this
rest of these people get over here.
But, and before he read that, can I ask you a question? And these brothers gonna handle this. But let me ask you this question: Were you taught that the Native Americans came, or Chinese descent or Asian descent, they came across the Bering Strait?
After you
That
read
they came across across the Bering Strait into Alaska, down into America? That's a lie. That's a lie, and they've even proven it to be a lie because it was first of all, you can't even do it today, so there's no way you could have did it 13, 14, 1500, 2,000 years ago. It's bad. And if that many millions of people came over here, there would be a trail of bodies and bones and animals, and there was nothing. Nothing. All the research.
But still, the fact of the matter is, still the fact of the matter is those people are here and they were
Now
here.
he's gonna give you a biblical.
Even if that's a lie,
It is a lie.
They were still here. It was still Native Americans here. Even if you say that account of them getting here is not true, they were still here.
I'm gonna give you the biblical
But
account.
what I'm saying is they were still here though, right?
And they were Israelites, our brothers.
And to prove that, if them people were from Asian descent, why was they writing in this language then?
Right.
Why would they
The
write
same
in the
language here.
Right.
Why, this language is found all over America in rocks and caves.
What language is this?
Especially Cherokee, they used to, man, they was deep right.
You had so-called, some of those people on them ships had Hebrew last names.
Of course, because they
was Hebrews.
Because
That's what we saying, brother.
They were
That's
all
what we saying. They
Hebrew.
were Hebrews.
I'm agreeing. Everything I'm saying is not in disagreement. I'm agreeing.
Okay, right, brother. But here's what I'm having
not
issues.
disagreeing
Right,
with
and here's
everything
what I'm
you're
having
saying.
issues
So
with what you're saying though, because you're still trying to give it a more twist. You're still saying Moors, and they were Israelites, and they knew they were Israelites, and in a lot of cases, they were even
right there.
and they were even calling themselves Israelites. So, but the people who call themselves the Moors were these people. The Moors came out of this part of the family.
It was Moors already here before those.
That's not true, bro.
Actually, no. Actually, he actually no.
Hold on.
There is some proof of that.
Hold on. Can I say something, man?
Go ahead.
They came before Columbus by
Right.
By Ivan Van Sertima.
Right.
When you get the book, who you gonna see?
But see, hold on. But you know what?
Those are the Spanish.
Right.
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Explain that to him, brother. Let me explain that to you.
I don't understand.
Break that down. I actually made a point, but you don't know the history behind it.
Yeah, you know any history?
Yeah, I didn't man. Let me explain that to you.
Hey, mama, say something.
I don't know no history behind it.
No,
say something,
your
bro.
history is a little confused. I'm gonna straighten it up for you.
Hey, can I say something, brother?
Okay.
Like, what you got to know is you had a lot of Moors, who were Israelites from West Africa and Europe. They were trading with the natives of this land.
They knew how to come over here.
And they spoke the same language. They spoke in
They knew the routes
They knew
because it's in
everything.
this Bible and always has been. That's why they were even allowed to come over here and deal with their brothers Gad and the rest of the natives that were here, because they all spoke this language. They understood the Hebrew. And like I said, the evidence of it that it's written on rocks and caves all over America from Brazil to Canada. They even did a special on Fox News. Glenn Beck showed you.
I got a lot of that information.
Yeah, Glenn Beck even showed you that.
They got Hebrew glyphs
I'm
all
gonna get to
over
that,
America.
I'm gonna get to that.
All over America that date back before Columbus even got
Of course, and that's where you get these Olmecs. And what you got to understand, these Olmecs, these people right here, these were actually Africans who worked for King David. For King Solomon. So
Yeah, we wanna
they actually worked for King Solomon, and they knew it's in the Bible, and they knew, and listen to me, I will. And what you got to understand is they knew the route over here, and when they were coming over here, they would bring it back to Jerusalem, oil, and it's in Isaiah. I mean, I'm not in Isaiah, in Kings, the second chapter. But they were coming back with oils and spices, and one of the things that they came back with was what do you call the big
turkeys?
No, not the turkeys. The one peacocks.
Yeah.
Peacocks are indigenous to South America.
Can I say
So
something?
they were, hold on, brother. So they were indigenous to South America. So what that means when they were, and that's written in the Bible and in history. So if peacocks are indigenous to South America, that means that the Israelites knew the routes over here. And that was King Solomon's navy. And who was working for King Solomon?
I don't disagree.
But who was working for King Solomon? Hamites. These were actually Africans. And when the Ham came over here, they left all those statues down there. They built those statues. Right. So those weren't even our people. Those were Hamites, another black people, who were working for us. So that's how our people knew the route over here, because our people were on them ships too. So that's where this came from. That's why I said your history is just a little bit off. Because yes, these Olmecs is all down in Mexico and all down in South America.
What did I say that was all? What did I say that was all?
No, because you were saying it as if this was us. And what I'm trying to explain to you is that these were actually Hamites. These were Africans who were working for us. And the Africans were working for us, and they put up statues of themselves down there. So these images weren't. So the Moors, these were Hamites. These were Ham, the sons of Ham, and another black people. When we talked about how everybody was black,
I got a scripture right
that was
there,
that other black race. Go ahead, brother.
Hey, I want to say something like
This
the,
person.
first, like,
Go ahead.
I want to